Okay, let's talk about two things. I want to talk about two topics, and it's going to be a really quick video, so stick around. The first topic I want to talk about is number two. Not how many eyes you got, legs, or feet, and nothing that goes in the toilet, but I'm talking about being somebody else's number two, side chicks. So, my uncle posted a post on Facebook, and he was just kind of like, why do girls accept being the side chick? Quite frankly, I don't know because I've never been in a relationship like ever in my whole entire life, which is perfectly fine with me because I don't care. But I just see it, my quick opinion on it is that everybody wants love and that they don't care where they get it from. We all, as humans, accept love wherever we can get it, whether it be under a rock or under a money tree. It doesn't matter. We want love. So I think that why girls accept it is because there's somebody who's giving it to them and it's what they think that they deserve. We are all queens, women, ladies. We don't deserve to be treated like jesters or servers. Like, we are queens. We deserve a king, and we should be his only one. Number one. And that's just my whole outlook on it. I don't understand it. When I find my king, whoever he may be, whether he is Simone Hottie or a country boy from Monk's Corner, whatever, I will be his queen and I will be his number one. That's it. I'm not taking anything, less than that. And the fact that there's women out here who are laying with men who know that they're in a relationship, that speaks a lot about you and your character. Don't you think? Anyway, write what you think about that below. And our second topic, the N-word. Now, I don't know how me and my mom got on the subject, but she was just like, why do kids greet each other and say, hey, nigga? And I was looking at her like, she done read a post on Facebook. She knows something I don't know. I'm in trouble. But I was just like, why? Like, I don't know. I mean, I've said it clearly. I've said it, and nigga, don't touch me. Nigga, please. But she was just like, I think we're talking about like 12 Years a Slave, or we're talking about something like that. We were watching like a slave movie or something. We were watching Queen with Halle Berry. Anyway, and so she was just like, why do y'all do that? Like, that's not cute. It's not a term of endearment. And she was just going on and on about it. And I was just like, I've never thought of it that way. And she was just like, when they called slaves nigga, that was just showing them they were lower than them. Like, there was no status. Like, y'all were the lowest of the low. Like, they didn't even want their dogs and shit. So when they called you a nigga and that was lower than shit, like, that just was like, and I was listening to her and I was just like, I don't know. And so she was like, people always like, hey, nigga, you're my nigga. And she was like, what if somebody called you a piece of shit? Like, was like, hey, you piece of shit. Like, I would slap you in your mouth. I would slap you in your mouth if you called me a piece of shit. I would slap you into next week. I would slap you and your grandchildren would feel that slap if you called me a piece of, like, I would be mad. And so when I was listening to her say this, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, we don't think like that. We don't think this is not something that's going to bring somebody up, but we have turned it into a word that means, friend. Like, that's my nigga. Like, I hang out with him. That's my dog. Like, I'm going to, hold him down, whatever. But I've never thought of it that way. Ever. So, my question to you guys is, when you hear the word nigga, we have turned it into two things. It can either be meant as what it's intended to be, and I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sick, though. I'm sorry. Woo. Anyway, it can be meant to tear somebody down, or it can be a friendly term, like, that's my nigga, I hang out with him, or you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You a nigga. Like, fuck you, nigga. Like, you don't have Like, I want to know what you guys think about that. Like, has anybody ever really thought about that? Like, nigga, like, it's not something that's good. I don't want to be called a piece of shit. I don't think anybody wants to be called a piece of shit. So why do we say it? Nigga. And then it's just like, I mean, like, I want to end this video, but it's just like everybody says it. Everybody. Like, some of my favorite YouTubers use the word nigga. I know Spoken Reasons uses the word nigga, who is amazing. Like, I followed him, his YouTube journey, and now he on the heat with Sandra Bullock, and, you know, he doing the daggone thing, but I wonder if he thinks about that. Like, I want to know, like, what do you guys think? I'm going to end this video. What do you guys think? When you hear the word nigga, what comes to your mind?
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, send the call out, send the call out.